In our house, we're big Jeopardy fans. My wife always says, "Oh, you should go on Jeopardy. You'd be really good." But and the thing about Jeopardy is like I'm really good, of course, if I know the subject. But if I don't know the subject, and of course that's the way it is with anybody. But we've been watching Jeopardy Masters, and boy, that's a whole other level. Like normally in Jeopardy, I get a fair amount of clues correctly, and they're fairly evenly divided between the $200 and $1,000 levels in the Jeopardy round, and get the occasional Final Jeopardy. But man, in the Masters tournament where they have six of their best playing, six all-time best playing, whew, I'm lucky if I know any of the $200 clues. It's pretty amazing. But the reason that I bring that up is one of our own is on a 3-day winning streak on Jeopardy. A Purdue professor, Adriana Harmeyer, has been playing Jeopardy the last few days, and she's won 3 days in a row. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, she's on a win streak, and her next match will actually start while we're probably wrapping up here at 7:30 Eastern time on Monday. She goes for her fourth win. We don't know yet, of course, if she's won or not because they are pre-recorded, but she knows, but we don't. But she has won 3 days in a row. Her grand total so far is $71,600. Not bad work if you can get it answering questions for, a little while on TV. I joke. It's got to be a very stressful thing. Obviously it would be fun, but to be standing there in front of all the cameras, in front of a camera, but this is a little bit different. That's a little bit different. She's only missed 6 questions so far, and she's on again at 7:30 tonight. So if you're a Jeopardy fan, after you watch at Lafayette Live, you should definitely tune in to that and see if she wins for a fourth time. Quite an impressive record. She's a clinical assistant professor at Purdue University, and she's an archivist for university history in the libraries department. She's got an MS in information, specializing archives and records management, as well as a bachelor's in history. She's published a couple of articles and co-curated some exhibits. She's got just the right background for Jeopardy, having some knowledge of history. But I was reading a couple of her interviews. You can't just know history. Of course, they touch on pop culture and modern history and sports and movies and so much else. So you kind of got to be well-rounded. But we wish Adriana all the luck and hope that she goes on to a fourth win tonight and maybe on and on. And maybe next year we'll get to cheer her on in the Tournament of Champions. So go watch some Jeopardy.